Hey guys, how's it going? It's Breakout Bag Lunch, and I'm back at you with another trade recap. Today is the 12th of February, 2026, and we're looking at our first green day on the Topstep account in a while. As you can see, my account is now in the green. Not in the green by much. We have a balance of $152.48, but it is green nonetheless. I could have made a lot more today. But I just did not expect this huge bearish move we got. I mean, I'll talk about this in a moment, but I was kind of just expecting us to bounce from this area, which we did yesterday. But we just got a huge continuation down after that level. I am on the red on the PA account on Apex, unfortunately. And we'll talk about that as well. But yeah, I'm just going to go over the trades as usual and then do my trade recap. We started off the day with, I would say, a bullish bias, just because we had this move, a strong move up, and we were above VWAP during a pre-market. If you look at the 1 hour chart, at least before this move here, we were kind of just consolidating. And so I was thinking, because we had positive momentum in the pre-market, we might be able to go up to the 7,000s. So when I saw bullish break on the 5-minute opening range, I got in the longs, or rather I should say, I saw this bullish break, and then we had a nice little retracement. This break is super small, but we had this little break here, then a move down, a bullish reaction. This is on VWAP and near the golden pocket. Now we were moving up for a little bit, but then boom, we just kind of crashed. So I sold this long at a loss. This is the same trade I took on the Apex account, by the way. But I don't know what I was thinking. I took the trade right on the breakout, and that caused the loss to be a lot bigger than it needed to be, unfortunately. Just in terms of the rest of the trades for the day, well, we went from being above VWAP to being below VWAP. And you had this decent move down. We had this retest here on the 50% area. This is also the low of the 5-minute opening range, and it's kind of like a retest of VWAP. We weren't quite there, but it was pretty close. This trade was actually an accident. I meant to go short instead of long, but I made a little bit of profit here. But then I got short here once I saw we were rejecting this move higher on this candle. And my target was pretty much just the range of the opening range here. It looks like I got out at 6.9. Let's see. Yeah, 6964.5. So this was the profit. This was the positive trade. Then I decided, well, they gave us another move higher. Time to go short again. My target was like the low of day. And honestly, I thought I was doing really well for getting out here. I was pretty happy, but man, I know it's not always good to think this way, but this was a big move down that I missed. What I probably should have done was just thought of the fact that we were below this area that was acting as support. As you can see, yesterday we bounced off of this level several times, and once I could see that we were rejecting this area, I probably should have gotten into shorts here. Not sure where my take profit would have been. I didn't really expect the price to go this low. I would probably have to take a look at the 1 hour chart again. But this would have been a great continuation trade, even though it is a little risky since we're far below VWAP. And kind of learned my lesson in terms of trading during the midday. There are some good trades in the afternoon, but a lot of the times you just get this chop, and that's what happened yesterday. By the way, I closed a trade that I had open yesterday in my last video at a small profit, in case you are wondering. But just imagine if I tried to trade in this area here, this chop. It's really best to just catch a few big moves for the day and move on, because trying to trade this price action is just not very efficient in terms of time. I want to think if I have anything else to mention. I guess I'll just show you here the trade that I took on the Apex PA. Way up here. So as you can see, this was a $437.50 loss. If I had kept trading on the Apex account, this would have been a beautiful profit if I took a short, but I'm trying something a little bit different. I'm experimenting a little bit. I wanted to just take one trade a day on the Apex account with a full mini contract and see how that works. I'm going to compare it to my trading on the Topstep account. So that's going to be my plan moving forward. If I have a bad day like this again on the Apex account, I'm just going to size down to micros. But this should be interesting. So overall, I just have to make sure that I'm staying disciplined and maybe just make sure I'm keeping my eye out for new trades. Today's session wasn't bad, and hopefully I can continue this momentum into Friday so that I have enough to request a payout, which will be very exciting. At this point, if you have anything you want to add, any suggestions, comments, thoughts, please share. But if not, I hope you all had a great trading day today and have a great trading day tomorrow. I'll talk to you on Friday. Bye.